All right, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone that rule well and taught us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Shai's elect, preaching this word and this doctrine in full truth, honesty, and sincerity. All right, I'm the Baruch HaKam from the Great Millstone Miami camp, coming back once again through the Spirit to make this video. And Lord, willing to be edifying. And the title of this lesson is going to be "The Lord Will Protect Us in the Times to Come." Okay, something along that, the title of that. Okay, we are going into some dangerous times, as the scriptures say. America, as we know it, is an empire which is crumbling. This is a nation that's ruled by. This is an empire that's ruled by Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man, and he is at the end of his rulership. But before his rulership comes to an end, he is going to let it all loose. And what I mean by that is this devil, the so-called white man, all right, which is he referred to as the devil in the scriptures. He's going to come down with full wrath, just how we read about in Revelation, the 12th chapter, on the 12th verse. And alongside that is going to come a great insurrection, okay, a time of trouble like never before, like as we read in the scriptures. But the Lord is going to be with us. Okay, the Lord is going to be with us in that time of trouble, which is Jacob's trouble. That's why we must continue to exercise our faith and our belief in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, so the Lord can have favor upon us in these dangerous times that's to come. Not just that, but Trump also mentioned that we're going to be in dangerous times, which if you look at Trump and the crumbs that he's leaving behind, all right, it all leads to prophecy. All right, World War III, okay, the microchip, and then ultimately deliverance. But this is the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him and delivereth them. So the Lord is dealing with his elect. Who are them? The Lord's chosen. Okay? The Lord's chosen of the chosen, the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, because only the elect are moving in the spirit of fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. These other 2/3 of our people here in America are going to be destroyed because they don't fear the Lord. They have no fear of the God of the Bible, which in the scriptures, it tells you that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, which is why our people are a reflection of death and wickedness. There is no fear of the Lord. There's no foundation of any sort of righteousness, which the foundation is Yahweh Shai, but they don't fear Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So our people are walking in a path that's leading to destruction. All right, but the elect, okay, the elect are going to be delivered, man. The elect are going to be that remnant that is going to find favor in the Lord of Yahweh, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right, verse 17, I'm dropping down. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. So there you go. The righteous is the elect. No other group of people are righteous except the ones calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that are a part of the elect. All right, so the Lord hears our cries. The Lord's going to show out for us, but we must remain faithful. Okay, that includes myself as well. All right, we must be faithful to the Lord no matter how bad things look, or when we backed up against the wall and there might be no remedy. We got to tap into our power, and our power is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. It's really about believing in the Lord, that he's going to come deliver you, all right, even in the times of Jacob's trouble, which we are already in there, but it's going to increase, all right? But this is Jeremiah chapter 30, I'm going to get to the point. Verse 5, for thus said the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So you see how the Lord always tells us there's going to be a time of calamity, but the Lord gives us comfort saying he's going to deliver us out of it. All right, the Lord is just not going to leave us in the dust. The Lord is not just going to leave us abandoned. All right, the Lord's going to be with us 100% of the way. Okay? Because the Lord loves his elect. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, our power, all right, which is the creator of the heavens and the earth. All right, he loves us. And that's why our forefathers, all right, there's miraculous stories or events that happen in real life that shows you just the miraculous works of the Lord and what he's capable of doing. All right, but the Lord is going to show out even more because we are living in the end times. So the Lord is going to do that righteous flex. All right, spiritual power is coming. Miracles. Okay. They're like going to be able to fly, see through the walls, walk through the walls, make the dead come alive, heal the blind. All right, make the cripple walk again. So on and so forth, man. All right. So the Lord is going to send his angels to be that hedge of protection, man. Yes, the Lord is going to fulfill these works. Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Okay, Michael the archangel, all right, which is the top ranked angel. When you read the book of Revelation, the 12th chapter, it mentions Michael as well. All right. So the Lord is telling us that he's going to deliver us during these times, that he's going to be with us every step of the way. And we understand, and we know that the Lord is not a man that should lie. Okay. So when these times come, these scriptures, they got to continue to replay in our heads, even right now. Okay, because our people don't have no faith. Our people don't believe in deliverance because our people have just been trodden down to such a carnal level that there's no spiritual connection with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai with them. Okay? So the Lord is going to leave them behind. All right, the Lord is going to forsake them because when they had the time and when they had the chance to come back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, repent, all right, be reborn during this time of grace, during this window of grace that the Lord has gifted unto us as a nation of people, they ignored him, all right? When they heard this message, they turned their cheek the other way. So if you ignore the Lord, our people that ignore the Lord, all right, the Lord is going to ignore them. That's why it's going to be righteous judgment. And the Lord is not going to feel bad for those individuals. All right. So we got to continue to remain faithful. All right. And understand that the Lord ultimately is the weapon. All right. The Lord's going to fight for us like how we hear right here. Exodus chapter 14, verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you and he shall hold your peace. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is our great wall and our fortress and our security and our defense. All right. He is going to be the one that is going to give us peace of mentality. Okay. while all hell and chaos is erupting around us, our mind and our spirit is going to be at peace because we understand that the Lord is going to be dealing with us. All right. So and that vibration is going to increase, man. And our people they're going to notice who are the Lord's chosen. Okay. They're going to notice who are the Lord's elect. They're going to notice who is the Lord dealing with, because they're going to see it with their own eyes. There's going to be a distinction between the elect member and a regular ass peon that's walking down these Babylonian streets. And they're going to try to cleave onto the elect, because the elect are going to be that high commodity in Jacob's trouble. Okay? They're going to be the jewels that are going to be in that dirt, which the dirt is Babylon, and the elect are the jewels. And everyone's going to be trying to cleave unto these chosen men, starting with the 144,000. And the Lord is going to make it be known, plain. Okay? They're going to see it with their own eyes that the Lord is dealing with the elect. So, that's all I wanted to get. Just a quick little video, quick little lesson, how the Lord is going to be with us during these dangerous times, and how the Lord is going to continue to be with us even unto these dangerous times. Salakia. Okay, let me clarify that. The Lord is already with us, man. All right, but this is a video to comfort brothers and sisters, because we're about to enter some dangerous times. But that's all I wanted to get. All right, Lord, when this lesson was edifying, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rachakodash. Until the next one, Shalom.